Can we talk about Green Bay?
What is there to talk about other than them?
Exactly.
Other than them last week going, we hold teams to 13 points all the time and we still lose.
No, no, like on a serious level, not serious level. I actually don't give a fuck. Be as
Yeah,
unserious as you want, Devin. But no, the Green Bay Packers, and I feel like a broken fucking record because we say this every week. They're disappointing the shit out of me. Like they're supposed to be
I'm
it's like
not
this
too
weird
disappointed,
fucking
but yeah,
thing. I okay, maybe I was a little higher on them
but
than
no,
you
there
were
were a
though. But there was
lot
a
of people who
moment.
were high on them. Like this year, last year was okay. This year was supposed to be much better.
I mean, this year there were moments where I was like, okay. I mean, they come in early and beat the fucking Lions week 1, and it's like, all right, well, shit. Maybe the Packers are, maybe Jordan Love is him, and then
Yep,
they have moments where what they lose. They've lost to the Panthers. They
Browns.
lost to they lost. They put up 7 points versus Philly. They lost to the Browns. They tied with Dallas, which at this point it's getting worse and worse as the
That's a
season goes
loss.
on. You look at that, it's like
It's
that's
not
a
a
more
loss.
of a loss than a
It's
tie.
a really bad loss.
Um,
Yeah,
they beat Arizona by 4. They just beat the New York Giants with Jameis Winston by
by
7 points.
7. Yeah,
I mean, this was a
this
game.
was a tight game.
Like this was a game. Like
This is one of
Jameis
those
Winston had a
games
chance.
where we go, it should not be close.
No,
And it was very close. And yeah, this is a Giants team without their starting running back, without their starting wide receiver, without their starting quarterback, and yeah, Jameis starting. So sorry, without two guys who sat ahead of Jameis at the beginning of the year. And yeah, it was close. The Packers do not have it. Whatever it is
they
offensively,
don't.
they don't have it. And in all honesty, like I don't think all of this comes down to the team. I think LaFleur still sucks and is really a waste of time in Green Bay. They just love to like extend the lifespan of their head coaches for some reason. Um but yeah, I mean the offense is not there and it might not get there.
See, but then there's weeks that it's kind of there,
It's kind of
and it's all
there,
right. It's like it's all right, cool.
but it hasn't been there
There's
in
weeks
2
where that
weeks.
defense ain't all the way there.
I know,
There's
but
weeks
but there have been weeks where the defense is there and they play all right, and then they still
that's
lose.
the problem. They're so 50-50. You really cannot count on them, and I do not think you'll be able to count on them or rely on them in the playoffs. You look at their 2 wins. They got Detroit. What were their 2 big wins? They beat Detroit, and then they beat Pittsburgh by 10. So they beat Pittsburgh,
On
which was cool.
what Sunday night,
Sunday Night
Fryermuth had
Football.
not
So
Fryermuth. Tucker Kraft had 150 yards on National Tight End Day. They don't have Tucker Kraft. That's been a really big issue for that offense. They don't have a go-to guy. Um,
besides that, they're 4-3-1.
it's a pretty good record, dude.
They're 4-3-1. Honestly, should be 4-4 because I mean Dallas deserves
Yeah,
that win way
yeah,
more than they do.
yeah.
And if I look at the rest of their schedule, I mean, what do they have? What do they have? They got Minnesota twice, so there's some W's there. They
You
got
hate nine,
Chicago
dude. You
twice.
hate nine so much, dude.
I hate him. I hate 9. I hate him. I've turned on JJ McCarthy quick. I'm not gonna lie. Um, they got 2 wins versus 9. They got Caleb Williams still to play twice, so maybe another dub. But then guess the other 3 teams they got to play besides that: Detroit, Denver, and Baltimore. That's weird. That's weird. That was supposed to be an easy dub a couple weeks ago, but now that might be a fucking problem. That might be a big old problem actually.
Yeah.
So I don't know how they're gonna look after all these games because let's say they could beat Chicago and Minnesota. That could be 4 games. That could be a 4 game sweep right there,
Yeah.
possibly. And then what? They go 4-3. Uh, I mean that's cool. Say they lose to Denver. Say they lose to Detroit. Say they lose to Baltimore. And then what are we looking at? We're looking at what 10-6-1,
Wonderful.
10-6-1. Yeah,
Hmm.
cool, cool. 10-6-1. Um, yeah, no, they're going very quickly from one of the best teams in the NFC to a team that, I mean, as of right now, if the play here's the problem: the playoffs started today. If the playoffs started today, they'd be playing the fucking Bears. So yeah, sure, they'd probably move on and go to the second round, but
Yeah.
they, it'd be a problem. It'd be a problem right now against the team. I mean, look at the Eagles. Look at how bad the Eagles played and were able to fucking win, and then and the fact that the Packers were able to put up 7 points against them, hold them to 10, lose the fucking football game. The Packers are in shambles. So they're gonna make the playoffs. They will be a playoff team, but they have to make sure they get those division games. They have to make sure they win those football games. I'd say out of those 3 non-division games, maybe try to get at least one out of the 3.
Yeah.
Hopefully not Baltimore, but they could beat Baltimore. They could beat Denver. I don't know if they beat Detroit again. Um,
I doubt it.
but don't
But
don't count on them in the playoffs.
fuck no.
You can't.
Again, Tucker was a big part of that offense. Full gone. Josh Jacobs has not been a ultra reliable factor. Um, so yeah, they don't have it.
And speaking of Tucker, they might have to sign Justin Tucker because their
They
kicker
should.
fucking sucks.
I know.
They might have to pick up Justin Tucker if they want any chance of
He
winning some
well
close playoff
in
games.
in ultra news, Justin Tucker's suspension lifted and he can play for any team he likes.
I mean, he might get picked up.
I
Who
doubt it.
knows? I mean, the Giants' kicker sucks. Atlanta's kicker sucks. So
Like
those are
Justin
two
Tucker
teams
is
that definitely
still the best kicker in the world.
he is. And if I'm the Packers, who's a team that's going to make the playoffs, who's a team that might be in close playoff games, I might want a Justin Tucker
If
to kick some
I'm
football.
80% of these teams, I'm looking at Justin Tucker.
Yeah, but like if I'm New York and I'm definitely not making the playoffs, I'm not bringing that pressure, that scrutiny for no reason.
No, of course not. I mean, yeah,
Or
it would have to be a contender, but yeah,
yeah, because that's
I
what's
don't think it'll
funny.
be it'll it's he's a kicker. It's one story will come out and then it's guess he did that.
But that's
I guess
what's
they say
funny
he
about
did that.
everybody. What's funny about everybody is if he went to like Atlanta or the Giants, it'd just be straight like, I can't believe they signed this guy. He
I
fucking
can't believe they
if he
would
went
sign
to
him.
if he went to the Packers, it's like, I
Holy
mean, people make
shit! Look out!
mistakes. People make mistakes, and they need a kicker, so
He
they
should
they
go to
made
the
the move.
Steelers. They're very
I mean, well,
accepting.
should the Eagles have not signed Michael Vick? I mean, what
Yeah. Like, well, like, yeah. Are you gonna not help him out? You're not like you're supposed to employ felons.
they'll be all over that soon. So I'd say Justin Tucker. If the Packers continue to miss extra points, I'd say they might have to give him a call.
Justin Tucker needs to be on a
Um,
team.
yeah, for sure. Buffalo, Tampa Bay.